Okay, we're gonna do an unboxing of the new Momento Magico collection from Leonardo Officina Italiana. It comes in a different box than normal. This sleeve is customized for this particular collection, the Momento Magico collection. And it does say right on the outside of the box that it is a piston filler with a capacity of 1.5 milliliters. You slide that yellow sleeve off, and it does have, if you didn't notice, a cutout so you can see the black inner box through, which is cool. And then you have your black box. If you've had a Leonardo pin in the past, you'll recognize this box. It's the same box as normal on the inside with their logo there on top. You just go ahead and pull out the gift box. This is just a standard black gift box. And you open that up. Inside, on a soft cream colored fabric lining with a little bit of cushion behind it, you've got your Leonardo Officina Italiana logo again. And then you have your pin information here about the Momento Magico collection. Got your made in Italy. That's also a really cool thing about this pin. So these pins are all worked from solid bar, and they also come with a lifetime guarantee against any manufacturing defect. And then this is a little bit of information about the company, about their pins and their filling systems. They make their piston filler right there in their workshop. Oh, and this is a very cool thing about these pins. Using the Leonardo Officina Italiana piston tool, you can actually disassemble the piston filler pin. Not every piston filler pin, but Leonardo's Magico collection was specifically designed so that you can disassemble it completely. So keep an eye out for the piston tool to be added to the website as well. And then you have your information about your warranty here. Okay, so that is what comes with your pin. And then you have your Momento Magico fountain pen here. And it's got the wider central band here showing some geometric designs, and that's inspired by Greek art between, I believe, 700 and 900 BC, if I remember correctly. So on the back side of the cap, you have the Leonardo name and the numbered edition number of your fountain pen, and then the number. Okay, so the pins are turned from solid bar. You do have a spring metal clip here. You have like a conical shape on the top of your pin. And if you're a big fan of the Leonardo pins, you're going to recognize elements of these pin designs. You have a threaded cap, and then you have your nib. And then you have your band of geometric detail here, and that geometric detail is designed by, I believe, mostly ceramic art in the Greek civilization between 700 and 900 BC. This is a stainless steel fountain pen nib. It's branded with the logo and the name, and it notes on there that it's made in Italy. And you have an ABS feed. Your section does match the pen material, and then you have your ink window. And the ink window is very crystal clear. You can see right through it. And then this is your 1.5 milliliter capacity piston filler made in-house by Leonardo. And your piston knob is right here at the end of your barrel. So with that ink window, you can just see clearly what's going on with your pen and your ink levels. All right, so that is the new release from Leonardo, the Leonardo Officina Italiana Magico, Momento Magico collection. So, summary, the distinctive features of this pen that I would feel really important to point out are that great ink window, the 1.5 milliliter capacity piston filler made in-house by Leonardo, and the variety of color options that you have. Okay, now the pronunciations of these color names are not going to be very well done, I'm sure. But this one that I just unboxed is the Momento Magico fountain pen in Mille Fiori with silver trim, palladium trim. Also have that same color resin in gold trim. Then you have your Pietra Salata with gold trim. And this is mostly blues and browns here. Got some really great color combinations going on with these with this release. And then that same color Pietra Salata with a palladium trim. Let's get a better look at the gold actually. Okay, and then you also have a glossy black with palladium trim and a glossy black with ruthenium or black trim, and then a glossy black with gold trim. And then you can follow that with your matte blacks in gold, matte with gold, matte with ruthenium or black trim, and the matte with palladium or silver trim. Okay, and then you have your miele with palladium trim, and this one is kind of a golden, almost a honey. It's almost like varying shades of honey and orangey browns. But so that's miele with silver trim, and then you also have your miele with gold trim. And again, sorry if I'm completely pronouncing these color names wrong. Tramonto. And then the last one we have is the Tramonto color with palladium trim or gold trim. And this one is basically a mix of a pinkish red. Actually, you know, some of it is actually really deep red. So I would say varying shades of reds and pinks with some blues. And again, as is the case with a lot of these higher end pens, the materials used for each one is going to vary depending on the piece of material that was used to create the pen, because as I said in the beginning, these are each carved from a solid bar. So the placement of the color and the depth of the colors and the just the specific coloring of each pen is going to vary depending on the numbered edition you purchase. So that's the last thing that I would say is really a great option if you're looking for which Leonardo pen to make your own. The Momento Magico series has a lot of really great color combinations available. Find your Leonardo Officina Italiana Momento Magico collection pens at pinchlet.com.